So what mineral is it that's capable of removing the neurological tangles in the nervous system and removing the plaques and increasing brain size by 3% when it's taken over time? What mineral is it? It's lithium, not lithium carbonate, the toxic form of lithium that the medical world or allopathic profession gives, where they have to give such high amounts that the blood levels, can become toxic and can poison you and kill you if you take too much of it. They have to have so much in the system because it's so unavailable to the nervous system that they have to force it in through just high dosages. But lithium orotate is an entirely different substance. It doesn't raise your lithium levels in the blood hardly at all. It gets into the brain easily, thus supporting all these beneficial effects, one of which is for bipolar. So it dramatically improves the, you could say, fluctuation and change in neurotransmitters so that the chemistry is more stable. It does so many different things to the brain chemistry. So lithium helps control the levels of dopamine and serotonin so they're more balanced, so that a person that's manic can become normal, a person that's bipolar can become more normal. So even if you're just average John and Jane Doe, no diagnosis of neurological problems at all, lithium orotate is fantastic for your memory, your mood, your brain capacity. This is a fantastic product that people should be on, I believe, on a regular basis. And in my case, it's also helpful to prevent the thyroid hormone, the thyroxine hormone, from being created, thus lowering the thyroxine and triiodothyronine T3, lowering both for somebody like myself that has hyperthyroid. That can help control my symptoms. And so this is a fantastic product in multiple aspects. Lithium orotate, very bioavailable, need very little to get the effects and the benefits. Just got a testimony from Andrea telling me how great she feels when she took a high dosage of this product, like I think of 5 caps twice a day. So lithium orotate, very affordable. Give it a try if you feel the need for it. Hi everyone, this is Steven with Synergistic Nutrition. I wanted to give you a good news that the Green Meadow Whey is now in stock. All back orders have shipped out yesterday and today. The product is great. I think you're all aware, but you have to add your own flavor. So I tell people, have your own chocolate, your own vanilla, buy your own frozen organic strawberries, blend the strawberries up with your apple juice. What I like to blend it up with is Mount Capra Mineral Whey. So the Mount Capra Mineral Whey product is a goat's mineral whey that you add to water. You let it set for about 8 hours so that the lactose is broken down. If you do that, there'll be no gas if you have lactose intolerance. And that's the liquid that I use to mix my whey with the majority of the time. I like to add raw eggs to my whey. I blend up the raw eggs with the Mount Capra Mineral Whey liquid, and then I add my sweetener. It could be honey, could be agave, could be a blended up banana, just whatever I want. But with this product, Green Meadow Whey being available in unflavored, it's kind of good because you have the option to make it whatever flavor you want. So it's kind of nice and golden. That means it's got some vitamin A in it. This just reflects the vitamin A or the beta carotene that was in the grass of the cow's diet, the grass and the hay. That beta carotene goes into the animal's body and converts into vitamin A, and that's transferred into the milk. But Green Meadow Whey does much more than give you vitamin A. This is the only whey protein powder on the market. This is the only whey protein powder on the market that's not been damaged by heat. So the proteins and the amino acids are in their true bioavailable state. That means you're going to get all the benefits of the immunoglobulins that confer immunity to your body, help kill off pathogens in the body, glycomacropeptides, which helps kill the rotavirus, so that avoids dysentery, lactoferrin, which robs iron from bacteria to prevent bacterial infections, the wonderful dipeptide called cysteine that breaks down into 2 molecules of cysteine that once inside the cell, that becomes glutathione. It combines with glutamic acid and glycine in the presence of a selenium-based enzyme to produce glutathione. Glutathione along the lining of the intestines cleans the intestines of any mercury or toxins in there and gets rid of the inflammation in the intestines. And once the inflammation in the intestines is gone, the rest of the body's signal to upregulate glutathione production at the cellular level, which then enables you to get rid of all your mercury, lead, arsenic, radioactive isotopes, cadmium, whatever it is, it comes out. This is the most effective detoxifying product I've ever worked with. I've had client testimonies, tell me their hair mineral test results and how they've come down on the heavy metals or getting off Prozac after 20 years on Prozac because the person was mercury toxic and that was preventing her brain from clearing glutamate, which was causing her to be depressed. We've had testimony after testimony to verify that all empirical evidence indicates that this product's doing the best job of any product on the market. Any liposomal glutathione, any other type of glutathione on the market, any NAC on the market, that's N-acetylcysteine, none of them can hold a candle to the empirical evidence results we're getting with clients with Green Meadow Whey. Again, Green Meadow Whey is the new name for One World Whey. One World Whey was the previous name. We changed it to Green Meadow Whey. Again, this is still coming from the same Amish farmers, the milk supply, and being processed by the same doctor that basically puts the Tesla frequency science into it, so that most people are going to report an improvement in energy, well-being for up to 6 hours at a time from taking a serving of this product. Feel free to call if you have any questions, but Green Meadow Whey, the best whey on the market, is now available for everyone. The other product I wanted to introduce you to is a product called ozonated olive oil. Some of you may already know about it, but ozonated olive oil is the best way to get rid of any body odor. It's the best natural deodorant. This product is basically just olive oil that's been impregnated with ozone. Ozone is an O3 molecule, which is three atoms of oxygen combined together. It's an unstable molecule, so it releases one of the oxygen atoms, which the stable version of oxygen is 2 oxygen atoms bound together, which the stable version of oxygen is 2 oxygen atoms bound together. And so that one release of one oxygen atom coming off of the other 2 causes the electron availability on the oxygen atom to combine with an odor or a pollen, or if it was like you were doing ozone for the air, we sell a product called GT3000, Green Tech Environmental 3000. 3000 stands for that it covers 3,000 square feet of coverage in terms of ozonating the air. So the GT3000 ozonates the air and puts it out into the air via a fan. And that ozone is basically when that oxygen comes off the other 2 atoms of oxygen, that extra electron on the oxygen is then combining with the pollen, with the odor, with the smell, with the mold, whatever it is, it's combining with it and causing it to fall out of the air and make it so that the air is clean, ionized oxygen that makes you have good oxygenation in your body. Well, in the case of ozonated olive oil, you're achieving the same thing in your underarms, so that you don't have to use a toxic deodorant, which most of them are toxic on the market. Mainstream ones, of course, have aluminum in them, which of course you absorb via your lymph nodes under your arm, which then poisons you and contributes to your Alzheimer's and other problems. But you're also clogging up the lymph nodes in your armpits, and for women, that means clogging up the drainage capacity of their breasts, so that the lymph nodes that are in the breast can't drain and get the toxins out of the body. Because basically, lymph nodes exist as a go-between between the tissues and the bloodstream. So the nutrients come to the bloodstream, they go to the lymph, and then the lymph carries those nutrients to the tissues. The tissues produce metabolic wastes. Those metabolic wastes have to exit through the lymph system and then go back into the bloodstream. And that once those toxins are in the lymph system, they can travel very slow because the lymph has no pump mechanism like the heart. So things move very slow. So you can have swollen lymph nodes for days on end, swollen sore throat, or swollen lymph nodes anywhere in the body when it's a congested lymph node. And if you ever want to help activate the lymph system and get it to really drain quickly in your body, we have a device called the Ionic Body Balancer Foot Bath. And it's the only one on the market that has an analog signal. Okay, analog signal is important because your body runs on sine wave analog signals, not digital square waves, which is what most all the other foot baths on the market are, digital square waves. So it doesn't really travel through the body. So you put your feet in the water and you put your ionizer plate into the water, a little bit of salt in the water, just a little bit, like a quarter teaspoon, and you have your feet in there and you let your feet be in this ionized water for 20 to 40 minutes. That causes your lymph system to majorly detox at an accelerated rate, and is an excellent way to just sort of like help your system clean up at a lot quicker pace, avoid colds and flus and things like that. So we've got these products available for you now. Ozonated olive oil, very, very affordable, economical product. The Green Meadow Whey, thank you so much for your patience. We love and appreciate you. We look forward to helping you find your way back to awesome health if you're not already there yet. Thanks for your attention.